Don't be alarmed. I have no intentions on talking about the chemicals that are in weed. There's no need for a trigger warning. I have no intentions in talking about the gooey substances that are in vape that give you a so-called THC weed type of high. No, I'm talking about the pure and uncut ganja. Yes, the marijuana in its true form and the true intentions that were prescribed to it. Welcome. My name is Leon Meredith, and this station is called Ascension to Sovereignty. Our station is called Ascension to Sovereignty. And for a long time, I have studied different things, references based around marijuana ingestion. So from way back in Egyptian times, in times in Africa, marijuana was prescribed more as to induce a spiritual existence. Can you visualize that when you haven't smoked for a while, that when you ingest that marijuana smoke, I remember, because oftentimes in my life I would not use, I would go sober, I would be on probation, or I just would choose to not put it in my body. So when this happens, I enter a period of heightened healthiness. And when I would choose to indulge again by mistake, the enlightenment would be so enchanting. It would be so God-like, invoking. When I understood about marijuana, I understood that it opens doors. It opens spiritual dimensions within the consciousness of the user. And this is very important because the enlightenment is the most important part. When the door opens, the enlightenment is what is that which is within the door. So it's important to keep the focus on the enlightenment. See, too many people today, we overuse marijuana. Are you a toker? Are you a smoker? I remember when I was young, 18, no, maybe early 20s, I would make cigars this long and smoke them like I was insane. I would smoke back to back, and over the course of time, I learned how to use marijuana more effectively. And the last time I puffed marijuana, which was 9 years ago, something like that, I would take a toke and it would just be maybe 2 hits, and that was good enough to leave me in a state of enlightenment for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. I didn't have the inclination to overindulge. I knew that if I took that and it would take me to a place. Now, albeit I was living a healthy existence for the most part. I would exercise, I would run, I would filter out my body. See, that's the core of the principles that brought about an enlightenment. See, we are doing too much smoking and toking today, so we are dulling ourselves. We are, I guess you could say, inebriated. And this hazy existence must stop. We can't continue to overindulge because we start to suffer from the swelling of the ego. Like our ego starts to get swelled, and then we start to confuse enlightenment for this dullness. And we never really do the work. We don't bring back when we cross that door and we feel all good. We don't bring back any enlightenment. We don't bring back any creativity. See, a lot of times people in our society are monitored or micromanaged. People watch them. We have program management. Some people might call it God. And when this happens, they won't allow you to overindulge, but they will, the powers that be will allow you to, indulge. So those doors, those pathways can open and you can go in and grab that enlightenment. You can go in and grab that creativity and bring it back and utilize it. See, this is the type of real purposes that it was meant for. Well, now I can't even say meant. We have to use it in a manner. Yeah, X that from the record. I can't say it's meant for. We know that it's here. We have to set a new foundation to not overindulge in it because of many health concerns too. But I'm just keeping it basic. Because if we dull our senses, it's like we force lighting our mental elevation. And we begin to dull ourselves and create a hazy existence for which reality escapes our everyday life. Yeah, we go through the motions of doing stuff, but it's no advancement, no creativity. We can't force the light. We can't force it and always want to induce this mental stimulation. See, this is how we overdo it. And many longtime users, we start to confuse this insight with identity. See, our identity has become that of a toker, that of, oh yeah, I stay enlightened. And we don't even realize that, our level of creativity, originality, authenticity is not nowhere near we think it is. It's just becoming a dulled out butthead. I don't know how else to say it. See, when you toke, when you puffy puff and pass it, puff puff pass it, when you indulge, it's supposed to change you. Like it's supposed to continually elevate you. This is not a party favor. Here, pass it. Come on, man, you can pass that thing around. And we get to a point where we just all dulled out. We got to learn how to use if we gonna use. We got to learn how the purposes. I'm tired of seeing my people over addicted to these different substances, which I'm focusing on marijuana today. We overdo it. And so it is very important for us to maintain a level of healthiness and then use in a minimized form. See, if we get our body healthy, a small dosage will affect us greater than if we token all day. We obliterated, dulled out, killing ourselves because we want to stay toked up. Like, is you gonna wake up? Like, I have no other understanding of how it should be because I have used. I know what's up. I done been all through the rodeo. I done been through the circus of addictions. So I know what to bring back from them. And that's why I'm talking with you. And you could take it or leave it. I'm not begging you. But this is the real. We should never, ever start to worship the high we get from marijuana. Do you worship the get high? Yeah, you worship it. I'm high the motherfucker, man. Yeah, woo! That's some good stuff right there. We sit and worship that. Like, I'm speaking from me. I'm not saying, oh, what God would say. Now, I'm speaking me. I done been through it. Right? Somebody could put some words together and try to combat this or that. But the truth of the matter is, man, I done been through it. All of it. But I had a baseline of love, of loving self, of loving my people. And that's why I'm here and we talking right here on Ascension to Sovereignty. And on straight up, I'm something like Kanye West, especially on this topic and, a few many others. Wait till I get my money right. You can't tell me nothing. Definitely not on this. We got to learn how to use. We can't overdo token, puffing. We can't continue to overdo it. We can't glorify what we doing and the high we get from it. We got to glorify the door and the vision. We got to glorify the door and the vision we get, the enlightenment we get from the door, the creativity, the enhanced perspective. We got to glorify that. Not to sit around all day and get obliterated, wasting money, getting unhealthy, dying quicker, just a dulled reality. Like, how can we continue to just dull it? Are we seriously thinking? Because when you puff, you're supposed to think. So the next time you puff, think like, man, am I dulled out, man? Am I dulled? What is... I am, man. This is not... Let me give it a break for about 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to talk again and see... You got to respect the enlightenment. This is what we do it for. You know what I'm saying? The real awakening is what happens after. If we continue to use, we never reach a platform, an area for which that enlightenment comes. We in a continued existence of floating on the cloud. It's time. It's time that we focus on forming a baseline foundation that if our community people, that our brothers and sisters, if you are going to use, you have to do so in a certain manner. I will not stand idle while a brother of mine, someone I love, has no clue. So I made this video to give people the knowledge, a simplified explanation of what... I ain't trying to be cool. I'm not trying to, I need to get my numbers up. What I'm doing is for the ones that come across this knowledge, they can begin to understand what we are administering to self. We are a great temple that has not reached this full potential. We have been sidetracked with many, many, many addictions. Let's wake up.